That's all I said. This is all I said, man. I didn't jump down his throat. I wasn't nasty about it. I just simply said, hey, dude, your dad said you need to be sitting on your bottom.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You'd have thought I backhanded the child. Like, the look she gave me, and every time I say something to him. My thing now is he will come out of the bathroom after a shower in just his underwear.
Yeah.
Or he'll come into the bathroom in just his underwear.
Yeah.
And I have told him I want him in shorts. Shorts, pants, something needs to be covering your drawers. I don't need your little worm flopping out of the flap, and I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Put clothes on when I'm in the house.
Yeah. Put clothes on when anyone's in the house.
He will run from the bathroom to his room, or his room to the bathroom, butt-ass naked. And fortunately, I haven't seen him.
You know what? Oh, God, you know what? I got a question. Did his mom say something about you saying that?
Yeah, I don't think his mom knows anything about it. But,
you know what?
Yes,
you know what? Hold on.
She doesn't like that I have a problem with it.
Hold on.
You met Michelle.
If it happens, you know what you need to throw in your face? You do know what you need to throw in her face, because I don't think you recognize. Most people don't, but I sure the hell do.
That it's inappropriate as shit for any of us to see him?
No, is she a pedophile, and does she like incest? Because apparently you like seeing your little granddaughter walk around, so is that what gives you a goat to go, get yourself off? Because you shouldn't want to see that. You should just have just as much of a problem with it as anyone else. If you don't have a problem with it just as much as anyone else, then there's something wrong in your head.
Well, she's part of the babyfying.
Oh, I don't care. I will fucking call her a pedophile.
So she thinks, oh, it's just cute, it's just funny.
Yeah, you're a pedophile.
She made a joke, or she texted David. We had gone out to pick up dinner, so we were not in the house, but he was told to get a shower when we left. Mm-hmm. And she sent David, I just had this silly little leprechaun jump across the hallway, or naked, or something like that, or naked little leprechaun jump across the doorway, or something like that. And David's like, oh, he must have forgot something. I said something when we got back. Mm-hmm. She brought it up, and I was like, I looked at the kid and was like, I don't want to see you without clothes. No ifs, ands, or buts. I wasn't here, but you need to have clothes on. If you forgot something, dry yourself off and put clothes on.
Yeah.
Put your clothes back on. Whatever it is, put clothes on.
That's why the loincloth was invented.
See you. We will have a problem, a serious problem, if I see you without clothes on.
No, I get you.
And then, of course, she started giving me eyes like I need to get onto him. I'm like, I absolutely did. Anytime that kid comes in, you guys should be getting onto him because he doesn't need to be. What? Oh. So, are you telling me you're okay with him running around naked in front of anybody else?
See, that is where you need to be like, are you a pedophile? Are you that old that you need to see your grandson walk around with his ding-a-ling out because you have nothing better to look at or find? Oh, you want to talk about oh man, I guarantee you that'll definitely make her think twice, and I guarantee you she will definitely be like, no, yeah, I bet you do. Because if you want to know, I've told that to my grandma. Because Paul used my little brother used to do the same thing as fucking him, and my grandma would be like, oh well, it's cute that he does that and everything else like that. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I had to get on because when I said he needed to be wearing shorts, David's like, or a shirt, and I was like, absolutely not. He is a little boy. It is socially acceptable for him to run around without a shirt on. There is nothing in any law that says a little boy without a shirt on is a problem.
Yeah.
Because it is a cultural norm and socially acceptable, I'm not going to make a big deal out of him wearing a shirt.
It's actually gender acceptable. It's not.
Okay. But it's not a criminal act.
It is not a criminal act, no. But it is. But it is gender. But it is gender specified due to people.
Right, and I am not.
It's no more different than a woman in a bikini. Okay, it's a loincloth over their tits. You get what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, my point is, putting a shirt on and running around in underwear and a shirt is not fixing
appropriate.
the problem.
Yeah, it's not. That's not appropriate.
That is not covering the area I'm concerned about. So no, just putting a shirt on is not acceptable. You want him to put a shirt on, that's fine. He still needs to have shorts on.
Yes.
So
that's why the loincloth was invented.
When I explained that to him, now he's like, you know, you gotta have shorts on. He's tried that shirt thing a couple more times, and I was like, no, just no. If your kid is gonna run around with no clothes on at that age, I will not be here when he is here, because I do not want to see that. I don't want any part of that.
Hence the point. That's why
I
would dog his mom so damn bad.
So it is a major boundary for me, and I keep trying to tell them, if anything, if you know anything about me, know that my boundaries will be respected, or I'll remove myself from the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just that simple.
It is, yep. It really is that simple.
I used to suck at setting boundaries. It was absolutely, I was horrible about it. That's one good thing that came out of my last relationship. I will now set a boundary and
stick to it. Right? Like it is like it is your border wall to your own country. Trust me, I understand the notion.
And I don't set frivolous boundaries. I really don't.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it.
So when I set one, that's a hill I'm willing to die on.
There you go. And that's the hill you should die on. Not only you should die on it, but you should protect it like it's your own fucking fort and castle. The thing about it is when people want to what? For example, his grandma. So hence the reason why. Hence the reason why. I mean, I will have people listen in on my conversations.
Well, see, that's where
and stuff like that,
the
even with my
waters get
mom.
muddy for her. Is her thing is it's my house. My thing is it's my body autonomy. I don't want to see that. Therefore, I will not allow myself
So
to
this
be
is
there.
where it comes up. So you're a pedophile because it's your house. You're okay with it. You have nothing wrong with it.
Even if you go back to the whole sitting when eating thing, that she had a problem with that, because I asked him. I didn't even get on to him.
Yeah.
Now there's been a couple of times where I have gotten onto him. I don't think so, sir, that we are not doing that.
Yeah.
I've never talked to that child disrespectfully.
Yeah.
I have never threatened any sort of aggression towards him. Like I said, no, sir, we are not doing that. I am very respectful about how I do things.
Yeah.
Because I expect that same respect back.
Yeah.
However, for whatever reason, she sees it as a slight every time I do or say anything. And I had to set boundaries with him from day one to come into my house. That little boy looked at me and said, I want a drink. And
yeah, I know. You told me.
Oh my God, my 17-year-old. So, and then this past weekend, I am surprised that I didn't have to get in the middle of this one. But he can run in my house, and I have no problem with that. I don't make him knock or ring the bell or anything like that. You come to my house, you're welcome to come in the house, you know. So he comes running in the house, runs to the bathroom. I didn't go in there behind him. David didn't go in there behind him. A 17-year-old about 10 minutes later goes in.
Yeah.
She looked down before she sat down, fortunately, because otherwise this probably would have gone to a whole other
level. Yeah. Shit would have been said.
Well, something was said regardless, because this has been an issue that was already previously addressed.
At his house.
He's not leaving. He's not lifting the seat. He's just pissing through the hole and dribbling across the seat. And he didn't see a problem. He doesn't see a problem with that. Well, of course not. He's not the one. He's not going to jump up there and sit down on it when he's done with it. So, but that has happened at David's house. I've gone in there and I was coming out of the bathroom and David saw the look on my face and he's like, "What's wrong? That seat should never be wet." So he immediately went in and talked to Ethan, and, dude, you have to lift the seat, no matter what. You are a boy, if you are peeing, somebody's alarm's going off at the gas pump. If you are peeing in a bathroom, whether it be a bathroom at somebody's house, a bathroom at Granny's house, a bathroom at your house, lift the motherfucking seat.
Yeah. Or you can have what my grandmother had as a rule.
Sit your ass down.
Yep. And if she finds you, and if she finds anything on the seat, you're cleaning it up. Period. There is no argument.
He did go in there. David made him clean it up. But that's not how it works in my house. If it happens again,
I'm just saying, you could always invent the rule, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just...
No, the rule in my house, there's an area of my backyard that there's no windows on that side of it.
Okay.
If you pissed on the seat at my house, the first one I'll give you the warning. You got the warning. The second time, you don't get to use the bathroom at my house anymore. You got to piss, go to the backyard.
There you go.
Take your ass around the corner of the house and piss outside. If you can't be civilized enough to use the bathroom, you have to shit. You better go get
outside.
your daddy and have him take it at a gas station.
No, outside.
There's a gas station. No, I don't want human shit in my backyard. But you can have your daddy run you to the gas station, and you can sit on that toilet where it is nasty as shit, and you're not gonna want to be in there. The whole bathroom it's a Circle K, and it's gross.
To you.
I'm not saying all Circle K's are good, but this bathroom
I understand. But I understand that. But the thing about it is he won't. The reason why he won't is because... Okay, the reason why that is same thing I tried to explain to my mom. The one thing that my kids understand when I used to argue with my mom, was it showed who was in charge. Who was in charge of the kids. They're my kids, not hers. So I'm going to blatantly argue with my mom.
David's mom has told me this story about 15 times, but when he was born, his mom, or her mom, David's grandmother, was all about him and tried her best to get custody of him.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually it got to a point where David's mom took him to his granny's house and dropped him off. And he spent about 5 months there before he finally called his mom and said, "Come get me. She's driving me crazy."
Mm-hmm.
So, but then she does the exact same thing to David with Ethan.
Mm. And he needs counseling.
So I've pointed this out. I'm like, tell me what the difference is between what your granny did to your mom and what your mom does to you. And now he's starting to speak up when she overruns things and push back and say, "He's my kid, I'll deal with it."
Yes.
But he didn't even see the correlation until I said something.
That's sometimes the problem. But at least you're willing to voice it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
no, that's the whole thing. None of his other relationships, they would do that. It would just be a problem. Oh, you're just a problem. You need to listen to your mother and shit like that.
I'm
and it's
smart
just like, what the fuck?
I'm not going to voice it in the middle of them having the conflict, or the middle of her getting on to him or saying something or whatever. I'm not going to voice my opinion there.
Well, no.
Wait until we're in a car, and I'll be like, "Hey,
But
you see what's going on."
But what you're still not understanding is his girlfriends, and including his wife, was all about what? The woman is in control of the children or whatever, or blah 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 blah. That's what they understand.
But it was also, they were not willing to spend as much, from what I understand anyway, they weren't spending as much time at his house. He was leaving Ethan with his mom and going to their house.
Okay.
Or going off with them, or they go to his house because he has this child. He should be spending time with his child.
Yes.
So I made sure that he gets time with his child.
No, that's fine.
I may be there, but I don't want him neglecting his parental rights and duties for me.
but it's not about really parental rights or duties. This is more of okay, the same way. Okay, no, the same way I told my mom, because my mom kind of came up with the same, or tried to come up with the same idea.